fans, here we are. I'm Jimmy Berryhill here with Max Boston. Hopefully you get your game for your Maypearl Panthers. Pick up here, West, first down and 10, ball on their own 46-yard line.
Looks like Maypearl's going to come out here in a 4-4 look, and they is
Run up the middle, goes nowhere. Did you get a number on that ball carrier?
it's going to be number 2 and number 7 in the backfield, Jimmy. It's going to be Dub Crane and Corey Kills in the backfield for the West Trojans tonight. Looks like Dub Crane is going to be playing quarterback. What a name! Oh, number Dub Crane is going to fling it out to number 3 here, and nothing to do.
Pass out in the flats, defended well by number 14. Sims.
And how's that, Trav?
I send you. Maypearl?
We're going to have a booming West punt here, and it's all the way down to the 5. And number 5, Tristan Brooks, is going to muff it here.
That was 5. Tristan Brooks back to retrieve the kick, return the punt. That's typically Colin Brooks in that spot. Those Brooks boys, Max, you just plug and play right there.
Yeah, I mean, how do you even?
If you got one, you got them all, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Here we go. Maypearl comes in, a pin back against their goal line. Ball on the 6-yard line. And they'll set up shop first down and 10. Twins right. Single receiver left. JT Washington in the backfield. Hand off to JT up the middle. Not much there. Met by a pack of Trojans.
Yeah, I mean, JT there, I think he was just kind of picking and choosing his way. Not a whole lot to do, but it is early in the ball game, and it is awfully early just to be running downfield whenever you feel like it.
Yes. You got to think, if we've seen one pattern here, it's win in special teams and feed JT Washington to football. That seems to be the keys for success for the Panthers. They look to the sidelines. Twins right, twins left. Shotgun formation, JT Washington in the backfield. They fake the handoff to Washington. BJ rolls out to the right. Up past the 10-yard line, it looks like.
And to me, Timmy, that is a really, really important part of Maypearl's game and how Maypearl can be successful is we gotta admit BJ Johnson is a big strong kid and he needs to pull the ball down and run whenever he's in trouble. I mean I wouldn't just limit him to a passing quarterback, even though the kid does have an arm.
Yeah, the fake handoff to JT's got to draw some attention from the defense because you got to respect what Washington can do. That's
Completely
going to
agree.
leave lanes open for Johnson if he's not able to find receivers open.
Completely agree.
All right, we have some type of a pre-snap activity going on here. We'll look for the call. It'll be the
Delay on the offense.
offense.
Hey, and West Texas has microphones for the referees.
That's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Here we go, backed up again.
It's gonna be I mean,
Third down and call it 11 for the Panthers on their opening drive.
What a way to get out of trouble there by B.J. Johnson, honestly. And he's going to get kind of close to the first down, but he's going to be, what, 3 yards short there.
Brought down around the 15-yard line. Going to bring up 4th down and 3, and without question, Panthers will be sending their punting unit onto the field. Punting for the Panthers, number 7, Tyson Brooks. Max, we've seen a few of these games. Tyson Brooks can change and absolutely flip the field from the
Absolutely.
punter position. We got a late.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely got him nominated for special teams player of the year at on in the district level anyways. And he is going to have a little bit of hard luck here.
Yeah, it was a high snap. It started, but he made an athletic move just to get up and grab it. That's got to be where those years of experience ball holding for extra points come in handy for your punter. He is able to get it out. Uh, West will take over 1st down and 10 on the Panther 40-yard line.
You just kind of feel like early on here, both, it being an early district game, both teams just kind of feeling each other out, not really giving a whole lot of fancy this or that.
Looks like they're sticking to their respective game plans. The handoff to number 7, Coy Klish, takes it around the left side. It looks like a gain of 4 for the Trojans. And they'll have the ball there, 2nd down and 6. Well, I think when you. All right. Rolling to his right, Doug Crane. Pass incomplete. Didn't get a number on that receiver. Like to mention to the fans listening at home via the internet, we are here in West, Texas for the Panthers opening district game. It is homecoming for West. And we'll get back to that topic later. Doug Crane takes a shotgun snap, hands it off up the middle. Looked like number 3, Adrian Green, with the carry.
I got a couple helmets on the field there. Big number 70 for West.
Correction,
Uh,
that may have been number 7, Coy Klish. You saw the helmet fly off?
70, big number 70. I think it's going to be their right tackle for West. He's got to come out of the ball game for one time. And if you're Maypearl, you have to know this.
Yes.
Okay, the starting right tackle just came out of the game. Actually, starting right guard. A little undersized, the starting right guard. We have to know this from April, and it doesn't seem like. Oh no, we
Oh,
do, we
here
do.
we
We've got a
go.
blitz coming.
Showing a
Shout out
blitz.
to Coach Amron. I mean, we've got a double A gap blitz here.
There we go.
Man, what a
Number
play by number.
7.
That is going to be number 2 from April with a just absolute killer in the backfield.
Great open field tackle.
That's going to be That was going to be Colin Brooks, just who I thought it was going to be. What a play by Colin Brooks.
That's it. Right now,
Got a
looks like both
timeout
teams
here.
trying to feel each other out, like you said. Timeout on the field. Looks like perhaps an injury. To come here and right the ship. Yep, they feel a little bit slighted being scheduled for a homecoming game. Here we go. He appears to be all right, taken off the field.
with the assistance of the coaches. Number 7, that's Coy Klish, the starting running back for West, coming off the field, assisted by 2 coaches. You got to hope this young man's okay.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Senior homecoming.
For sure.
We got to hope this kid comes back into the game.
It looks like he's going to be okay, Jimmy. Just kind of the way he's walking, and I can kind of see his. I mean, it just kind of looks like maybe, or maybe this young man is just a overly tough young man. But it looks like we may be able to see number 7 again tonight.
Let's hope so. Here we go. Second down and 13 for the Trojans.
Looks like just a cramp.
2 passes wide
Oh,
open.
big number 10. It's going to be wide open for that.
Number 10, Ledger Nardell, the backup quarterback and defensive back junior, making a catch at receiver. My goodness, he was open. And just like that, the Trojans have the ball inside the Panther 10-yard line and driving, first down and 10.
Number 27 is going to go all the way down to what, number 2, to the 2-yard line, Jimmy, with a 6:47 left in the first quarter.
That's number
0
27,
0.
Aiden Rideout. And moving to quarterback is number 10, Ledger Nardell, who just had that reception.
They're gonna stop big number 27 Aiden Wright out there, right on the line of scrimmage. That's gonna be Texas Wyatt. Heck of a
Texas
play there, Texas.
Texas Wyatt, leading tackler for the Panther defense. That's obviously a good sign in a goal line situation. He's making plays. Let's hope that continues if you're a Panther fan.
I mean, third down and short here. I'm thinking pass play. I
Little
really like
play
the pass play
action.
here, but they're
Oh,
gonna give it to the big back here again, and
oh, he's close,
he's gonna
spinning.
get stuffed right there on about the 1 yard line. Now we got a decision to make.
Yes, sir. Texas Wyatt once again on the tackle.
Wow, Tech, what a play!
It looks like the Trojans will send in their field goal unit.
I'm not mad at that call at all, especially being a Maypearl fan.
Yes, sir. Here we are,
Coach
fourth down
Amron's
and
going to take a
one.
timeout here at 5:42 in the first quarter, and is 0-0 here
Well,
in West Texas at their homecoming.
when we come back, the Trojans will have the ball fourth down and one on the 1 yard line. Before the timeout, they had their field goal unit out there. We will let you know if something changes. Do we have that list of sponsors, Max? That might be a good time to go ahead and mention sponsors of tonight's broadcast. One of them is Harmony Bank. Harmony Bank of Waxahachie. If you've heard our broadcast, you know Max loves Harmony Bank, and he'll probably give a shout out.
Hey, shout out to Alicia there at Harmony Bank. I mean, anything that you need, anything that you want, Alicia's there to provide it for you as far as the bank matters are approved, and as long as it's legal as well. Okay, I'm not saying Alicia does anything illegal up there at Harmony Bank now.
No,
I'm
no.
just saying that if it is legally viable and she can get it done for you, she will get it done there at Harmony Bank. So go see Harmony Bank for all your banking needs. And here comes the West Trojans, and they made a decision, hadn't they, Jimmy?
Yeah, I believe the timeout. They've discussed it, and they're going to go for it. It looks like it's going to be a quarterback sneak. Oh,
Oh, he
fumble on
fumbles.
the play.
He's gonna fumble the snap. Goodness
Regardless of who
gracious!
recovered, Panthers will take over fourth down and one. Just took 3 points off the board. You got to say for the Trojans.
I mean, I at the end of this game, they may be talking about that particular instance here at 5:36 on the very first quarter more than they'd like to be talking about anything or any play with 5:36 left in the first quarter.
If you're the Panthers here, backed up on the 1 yard line, what's your approach here?
Uh, I think you go JT, 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 JT. If it doesn't work out, you
I
punt it
agree.
again.
It's the JT Washington show as far as I'm
I mean,
concerned.
I think you go JTB. I mean, but it looks like some confusion here on the defensive front. especially and just like but JT is going to kind of get swallowed up. He's going to get maybe a yard here, room, maybe.
That front four of the Trojans really doing a nice job containing him there on his 2 runs early in this ball game thus far. But stick with the game plan. As we know, watching JT Washington all these years, all the way back to his fourth, fifth, and sixth
Yeah,
grade years, it's just a matter of time before he takes over the game.
I agree. I totally agree. I mean,
And
that's kind of what I'm talking about right there, Jimmy. I mean,
there you go. The first 2 carries Trojans had Washington stuffed. Then on the third carry, breaks it for 13 yards and a Maypearl Panther first down. Looks like they're going to have the ball on the. Oh, correction. They mark it short of the first down. All right.
just a
Here we
bit short. Just a
just
bit
a
short.
tad short.
One more time for JT. He's going to get the first down here.
There you go.
I mean, what else are you going to do?
Second down and 1, and he carries it for 7 yards. First down, Panthers.
One thing that I really really enjoy watching about that kid is his hips and his feet. I mean, he is, I he can move left to right, better really than any other kid that I've ever seen.
Pass is complete by Johnson out to number 2, Colin Brooks. He makes a catch and advances it past the 25-yard line. It'll be second down and call it 4.
So I Colin Brooks is going to come out here. He's got a little slight limp.
Oh, if
Number,
you're a Panther fan, you hate to see that. That is a talented sophomore right there going off the field.
I agree, and it looks like number 8 Garrett Howe's going to come in for the sophomore Colin Brooks, another young guy.
Washington pump fakes, takes off.
What a run
Ha-
by BJ. Hey, just keep the chains moving, man. Just keep the
keep
chains moving, man.
keep the chains and the clock rolling.
And I'm telling you,
That's the name.
320. Maypearl's now eating up what 3 minutes left, or 2.5 minutes left, 2.5 minutes just in the first quarter. On this drive,
Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, you win the time of possession and win the turnover battle. The odds are you're in good shape to win a ball game.
absolutely, I agree.
First down and 10, shotgun snap, handoff to Texas Wyan around the left side with a
Texas
burst of
got a little
speed.
wheels there, but they came out of they came out of the Wildcat there, Jimmy. JT actually took that snap there.
Did he?
Yes,
No,
sir.
no, that was Texas Wyan,
No,
number
no, no, no,
4.
no, no. What I'm saying is
Well,
that
JT handed
JT
it to
took the
him.
snap, handed it to Texas.
Oh man, a little wrinkle we haven't seen much of this season. Texas Wyan explodes around the left side. It looked like a pickup of 9, so that's probably going to be marked at 7 yards. Second down and 2.
JT with a
JT,
nasty stiff arm. Goodness gracious, there. I mean, just planted the kid right there in the 42-yard line.
you run right back to it, same formation. JT takes the shotgun snap, fakes the handoff to Wyatt, carries it around the left side. End result, first down, Panthers.
Oh, we had Texas Wyatt back up here with another 5-yard gain out of the Wildcat. JT Washington again taking the snaps. 2 minutes left in the first, and the score is 0-0. Maypearl is driving, though, and they're on a 49-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down for your Panthers.
Good news for Trojan fans, if there are any listening. Coy Kish is on the sidelines now, and he is getting taped up. It looks like he is coming back into the game. So
Great news if you're a Trojan fan.
key
Get your
piece,
senior running back in there. You got to think at this level, he's also a valuable piece of that defense.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, especially senior year, starting running back. But he does have tape on that knee, and it does seem like he's coming back. We got a timeout here. Got a timeout here with a minute 34 left in the first.
While we have this timeout, let's go to another sponsor, Miller Mincer Walker PC. If you have any PC needs, I recommend you go see Miller, Mincer, and Walker.
Okay.
They'll get you taken care of. Seems like they've been handling PC for a long time. All right, the team's coming back onto the field. All right, is that 10 or 11?
They're going to come back out here they're going to come back out here in another Wildcat look. It looks like here, Jimmy. I mean, if if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Amen, brother. JT Washington carries it across the Trojan 40 down to the 39-yard line. And that'll be another first down for the Panthers.
To me, that is just a scary formation, a scary alignment to get into because if you think that JT Washington can't throw the football too, you're crazy.
That kid can do it all on this field. We've
I
seen
mean,
it time and time again. Looks like we got Johnson back in the backfield, shotgun formation, single back to his left. Washington takes the snap, fakes the handoff.
oh
Oh, ball
boy!
it
It's gonna
intended.
be big number 62 with a swat and a pick there. Goodness gracious, Jimmy.
That pass intended for number 12, Billy Teague, batted up in the air and caught by big number 52.
That's gonna be big number 52, Aiden Poteet. He's a
Wow, what an athletic play by that Trojan front four. You know, we mentioned it earlier. This Trojan front four is going to be a problem
absolutely,
tonight, and they are showing
absolutely
it early.
bunch of upperclassmen. I mean, what a play! And looking at him coming off the sidelines, he is a great, big, strong kid.
A big dude. Kind of built like Lucas Babbitt a little bit, of the Panthers. Panther tackle that went down in the first game of the season with a season-ending knee injury. Big play 52, Trojan offense take over. What number was that on the carry? Looked like number 2.
That's going to be number. No, it's not going to be number 2. I think that is number 26, Jimmy.
26. Let me look here. 26, Aiden York, the senior running back, defensive back of the Trojan, carries it for a gain of 2 to bring up second down and 8. Twins right, twins left for the Trojan single back. Man in motion. They hand it to the motion man around the left side.
It's going to be number 1 with the carry there.
That's number 1, Kai Cook, the sophomore wide receiver and linebacker, picks up a yard for the Trojans.
There's going to be number 14, Landon Sims there with the tackle. And what an open field tackle there. You get into the jet sweeps, Jimmy. I mean, it's just kind of a roll of the dice, to be honest. I mean, you're either going to get no yards or 50.
Right, right. It's definitely brings us to the end of the first quarter. Panthers and Trojans knotted up at 0. When we come back, it'll be second down and 8 for the Trojans. The ball on the Panther 36-yard line. And while we take this break, I'd like to mention another sponsor, Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank, one of our sponsors that help us keep this broadcast on air for the 2 or 3 of y'all that are listening. Definitely appreciate. We appreciate all of our sponsors. And moving along. There was a little bit of that dead airspace Travis was talking about.
Well, everybody's a critic, Jimmy. Everybody's a critic.
Well, we definitely appreciate those a few of you listening. We appreciate you and your patience with with our broadcast. We are not professionals. We would like to be, but we can definitely fill the void until professionals can be found. Trojans drive and handoff.
They're going to hand it back off to number 27 here, and he is going to get nowhere at all. Shout out to that Maypearl front. Big number 77 from Maypearl with the stop there.
Boy,
And
he's a big one, isn't he?
and that is going to be John Kiefer. What a great name for a lineman too.
Great
I
name
mean,
for a lineman.
John Kiefer just says defensive lineman, to be honest.
Here we go. Shotgun formation. Trips right. Singles receiver left. Single back in the backfield for the Trojans.
Oh, that's going to be a strip sack there. Ball's on the ground.
And
Oh, bull. That
whoa.
is going to be a terrible call.
Wow.
But what a
I,
play there by big
I,
number 80 for Maypearl, Brock Upton.
guys,
Shout out to Brock Upton. I mean, that was a potential turnover to me.
that arm was not moving.
That arm was not moving.
Ball on
Cocked
the
back,
ground.
no
There you go.
forward motion.
Another big time play by a big time player in a big time moment. You,
But alas, it was fourth
the
down.
good news is it's still 4th down and 5. You got to think
No, Jimmy. No. That was fourth down.
that was for okay. So regardless, turnover on downs.
Regardless, I mean, you gain a yard or two.
There we go. Here we go. So that only loses about 6 yards for the Panthers.
We're going to get right back to the conventional look, it looks like, with Johnson back here in the backfield. I like this look a lot.
Number 80, Brock Upton around the right side in motion, lead blocking.
Man,
Handoff JT Washington.
what a run. What a run. I mean,
You,
makes 2 or 3 people miss, and then 8 yards, 9 yards down the field, get to tackle.
and there you go. First 2 carries of the game, it seemed like the Trojans had his number, and there you go. That's 5 or 6 straight runs of 5+ yards. That's the type of performance we're used to seeing out of JT.
Absolutely.
We got Johnson shotgun snap, Washington single back in the backfield, twins on each side, fake the handoff,
Big
pass
air
to
ball
Billy
there.
Teague.
That's going to be broken up by number 10, Ledger Nardell. Pretty good play there. Underthrown ball. Looks like there's
Nardell
a
is
flag on the play, though. And they're going to be moving Maypearl back.
Wow. Here we go. We'll wait and see if we see official call. Is that illegal man downfield?
Has to be.
And that is, in fact, what it is. Illegal.
Well, it's not a big deal.
No. And just remember, folks, that pass to Billy Teague, that has been a big play weapon for these Panthers throughout the first parts of this season. Look for them to go back to that.
And Billy's all by himself out here right now. And no safety help whatsoever. Safeties are shallow. They're going to run the ball here with JT.
And JT Washington takes it up the middle for a gain of 3. It'll bring up 3rd down and call it 7 for the Panthers. Here we go. We got Teague out to the left. Washington in the backfield. Johnson, shotgun formation. Looks like they're changing some personnel. We got 2 Brooks boys coming in. They'll join Billy Teague on the left side and form a trips formation. Watch number 7, Tyson Brooks, the ball holder / punter.
And we're going to have a false start here on Billy Teague. On number 12.
Well, that might let you know that ball may have been coming his way there. Got a little antsy moving ahead of time.
That is just, nothing hurt here. You're 0-0, 9:48 left in the second quarter.
Here we go. Looks like they're going to move Tristan and Tyson Brooks over to the right side. In a trips formation, Johnson back. Washington in the backfield. Passing all the way here.
Oh, we're going to have Ty here Tyson Brooks.
Who does that remind you of? The way he just squats in an
That
open
looked like
position.
that looked like a little Wes Welker, or that looked like a little Danny Amendola-ish.
I got to say, there's probably a list of them, but like Jason Witten would just
Well,
squat
just
down in that.
short white receivers. How about that?
Okay,
That reminded me of every short white receiver I've ever seen in my whole life.
right there you go.
I mean, we have got to get upfield, Tyson. What are we doing?
Here we go.
He's going to come right back here and punt.
And a
Big,
booming punt,
yes,
end
sir.
over
End
end.
over end. And they're going to get a muff here on the punt.
He is down.
That's going to be number 3 there for the Trojans. And that is Aiden Green, Junior Aiden Green.
Aiden plays wide receiver and defensive back for the Trojans. So here we go with 8:57 left. Game tied 0-0. Trojans take over the ball. First down and 10. The ball will be on their own 24-yard line. Got to be the best starting field position for this Panther defense so far.
Man, you would think.
Let's see what we can do here with it.
If I'm Maypearl, I'm looking for a shock play here. I mean, they have a running back that's out of the game. They're starting running backs out, and really the only thing that they have right now, I think, is deep.
They fake the end around,
Deep.
set up a screen to the left side. He's got some running room.
That's gonna be the backup running back, number 27 for the Trojans, and that is gonna be Aiden Rideout.
Tackle was made by number 14, Landon Sims, but not before he could get a first down, before Rideout reached the first down yardage. So it'll be first down and 10, the ball on their own 45 for the Trojans. Clock ticking. He's going to keep it.
That's gonna be a little RPO there, Jimmy, and he is gonna keep it anyways.
That looks like a pickup of 6 or 7 for the Trojans. Let's call that second down and 3. Looks like they're set up twins right, twins left. Single back's number 27. Is that Rideout?
Yep, that is Rideout.
Aiden Rideout in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands it to Rideout. Up the middle,
Boy,
pretty good
what
run.
a freaking run there by Rideout. He's just gonna run over everybody.
That is good for a first down for the Trojans. And here we are. That's 2 consecutive first downs. Trojans moving a little bit.
Absolutely not. I mean, I think that if you're Maypearl here in the next play or two, you have to get a negative play, or just right here next to the line of scrimmage. You cannot allow them to just get 4 or 5 yards every time. Next thing you know,
There
you're at the
you
end zone.
go.
And here's another rollout pass. That's going to be to number 23, David Willis.
I believe that was actually 26.
Was it 26? Okay. That's going to be Aiden York again, senior Aiden York.
Tackle made by number 2, Colin Brooks, the superstar sophomore. It looks like he's waving in for a replacement. That's the second time he's gone off. A little bit banged up. Goes off the field. Who was that coming in for him?
I didn't catch it. Well, Rideout just shows a little patience there whenever he's running, and then just this quick burst of speed, and it seems to be good for 4 or 5 yards every time. I mean, he is just kind of hiding right behind those guards until he sees a window, and then he is taking off, head down, both arms on the football, just downhill. Let's get yards. Not worried about scoring a touchdown, and I think that's how you should run the football in a game like this, anyways.
And those runs look good until he ends up meeting number 4, Texas Wyatt, like he did on that one. Unfortunately, Wyatt not there until after a pickup of 5. And once again, they go to it.
That's going to be number 26 there on the pickup, and that is going to be Aiden York. Once again, the Aiden York just had the 8-yard pickup on in the air as well.
And that'll move the chains for the Trojans. The ball on the Panther 23-yard line. They have it first down and 10. Twins right, twins left. Single back in the backfield. Handoff to Aiden York.
Oh, he's
And he
just slipped a
busts
tackle
free.
there.
All the way down inside the 10 will be first down and goal for the Trojans.
I mean, what a second level run by Aiden York, but there is a flag on the field.
There is a flag on the field. Let's look. That's right in that area of the offensive line. We'll wait the call, but you got to like the placement of that flag.
In the backfield.
Here we go.
After the touchdown.
There wasn't a touchdown. He announced after the touchdown. After the first down, maybe.
Maybe after the first down.
After the first down, unsportsmanlike. So that's going to back them up 15. Well, they'll have the ball first down and 10.
And there might be a little bit of a helping hand that Maypearl needs.
That might be it.
Just a little bit of a push, that's all.
Blessings can come from a variety of places.
Looks like it might be from a tripping.
Mm.
From the gesture that I just saw the line ref make.
All right. The Trojans looking to the sidelines to get the play. They're going to have twins right, twins left. Seems to be their base set, single back. I believe that's York in the backfield, 26. And just clarifying that penalty happened after the line to gain. So it will be first down and goal.
From the 25-yard line. 24.
Here we go. The great news if you're a Panther fan.
I'm telling you.
Here we go. One goes in motion for the Trojans. Shotgun snap.
Just swallowed up there by, that's going to be JT Washington.
Looked like 10 Ledger Nardell with reception for the Trojans.
Yeah, there's just going to be a gang of Panthers there in on the play. There's going to be Jathan Esselman, JT Washington. And really, it looks like Maypearl's made an adjustment to that screenplay because they have been hurt by that a few times, especially late in the first.
Back in at safety, number 2, Colin Brooks. Twins right, twins left for the Trojans. Shotgun snap, handoff to York.
He's going to get stopped here, too, after a gain of about 3. It's going to be third down and goal from the 20.
All right, there's the bend but don't break of that Panthers defense that we've seen consistently throughout the year. They don't make every stop, but they seem to make the stops when they matter. And here we go. We got trips to the right, single back, one receiver left for the Trojans. Here we go. Pass out.
Oh, and that was.
That looked like it skipped.
They're going to call that complete, but I didn't see that, Jimmy. It looked like the ball skipped off the ground to me.
It looked like it skipped, but nonetheless, it'll be fourth down and 11. Fourth down and goal from the 11-yard line. It looks like they're going to bring
the refs
in there.
are going to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, that's huge.
And they decided it is a catch.
Okay. Well, they're definitely down there closer than I am, so we'll take their word for it. Setting up for the field goal attempt. Holding is number 10, the junior backup quarterback, Ledger Nardell. Kicking is number 24, Bryce Cunningham. And that was a looping kick moving back to the 11, but it back to the left. It just hooked inside the goalpost. And that's the first score of the game. Trojans with a field goal, 3:34 left. Trojans lead 3-0.
And I mean,
You,
if
you
you
got to
are
call that a win for the
if you
defense,
are a
right?
Maypearl fan, and I mean, I'm a football fan, but I'm a little partial to Maypearl. I'm not gonna lie to you. If they call that pass incomplete, which it looked like to me,
Yep.
that kick probably is not good there
Oh
at the
no,
20
it
yard.
misses wide left. It misses wide left. While the special teams unit get prepared to come on the field, let's go to another sponsor, one close to my heart, Citizens National Bank of Texas. I've been doing business with Citizens National Bank for
Thought you were mad at them,
for
Jimmy.
over 2 decades. I get a little perturbed sometimes, but at the end of the day, we appreciate them being sponsors. And I know I've paid enough overdraft fees to for them to be able to afford luxurious
The
sponsorships
slander.
like this. What's that?
Well, you paid enough overdraft fees where you feel like you can talk about them however you want.
Exactly. We're
I get it.
family.
Yeah, I get it.
And that's the thing with Citizens National Bank. They're taking your money, but you are family. Citizens National Bank, home of the WOW service.
What a
Booming
kick there.
kick. Wow.
Ah, probably an ill-advised
Short
handoff
side of the
there.
field. Cullen Brooks got it on the Panthers sidelines. Makes the short reverse on the kickoff return. Snuffed out by the Trojans. Panthers will have the ball first down and 10. Appears to be on their own 21-yard line. Correction,
That
own 17-yard line.
that's correct.
Here we go. You got 2 timeouts left, 3:27 left in the half, and 84 yards to go.
I mean, I think that's enough time just to keep on your game plan. If you don't score, you don't score. But I definitely don't give up a turnover here trying to be greedy.
No,
I like that.
I like it. Hey, you got time to feed JT and then maybe see if they bite on that play action
Right.
with a long pass to Teague. We've seen it work several times this season. Let's see what the OC goes to. We got Teague by himself down here to the left. He appears to be man coverage. Let's see what we can do here. Twins right, single receiver to the left, fake handoff to JT. Looks like they're going to do a little wide receiver screen. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage
Man, I mean
by a
snuffed
pack
out.
of Trojans out
I'm
there.
telling you.
I mean, here you are, 3rd down and 8. I mean, realistically, if you run JT and the punt, you'll give them the ball back with less than a minute. You got to think you either hit a home run here or go into the locker room down by 3.
I agree. I totally agree with that.
But he's dropping back to pass.
Oh man, what a heads up play there by number 10 from West and he just hits
That number 10, that
Tristan
is
Brooks.
the junior for the Trojans. Ledger Nardell, pass intended for Tristan Brooks. Falls incomplete, stops the clock with 2:04, 4th down and 8. You got to hope the Trojans don't have too much time here. Let's see how this punt goes. Hopefully, Tyson, the ball holder, can flip the field here for the Panthers. Booming kick, angled to the right, fair catch called for and made. Number 3, Aiden Green with a fair catch. They'll take over 1st down and 10 on their own 43-yard line with a minute 57 left. And while the teams switch out, let's go to another sponsor. One of my favorite sponsors of our program, Mr. Rooter.
yeah.
And I'm not saying anything about Miss Rooter, but if I need something rooted, I'd call in Mr. Rooter.
Well,
Come take care of it.
you know, Mr. Rooter and Mrs. Rooter, they're a lot alike to be honest with you. They don't take no crap off nobody.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Pass out in the flats. It's complete to number 14, Nick Munoz. Munoz, the senior wide receiver, defensive back for the Trojans. Here we go. We got trips left, single receiver right, single back in the backfield, shotgun formation for the Trojans. A minute and 30 and ticking. Pass out to the left in the flats, caught by number 3, Aiden Green.
He can be taken down by number 6 Elijah Thayer and number 11 JT Washington from Maypearl.
That tackle was made for a loss. It's going to bring up third down and right about 5. The scoreboard says 4. It looks maybe 4.5. Twins
Longest
right.
4 I've ever seen.
Well, twins right, twins left.
Oh,
Number
nobody's
2
home.
keeps it. Bit on the play fake. Number 10, Ledger Nardell.
And thank God for Colin Brooks there.
That could have been Harry there. Trojans call timeout with 49 seconds left. They'll have first down and 10 on the Panther 40-yard line. And while they take the timeout, I'd like to go to another sponsor of our program, Baylor Scott and White Medical Center of Waxahachie. Baylor Scott and White Medical Center of Waxahachie has been handling all your healthcare needs in the Ellis County area for as long as I could remember. Highly recommend Baylor Scott and White Medical Center of Waxahachie.
I know they've taken care of me a time or two.
That does not surprise me, Max. For some
Well,
reason,
you know.
yeah. I had you pegged as a Methodist hospital man, Max.
Well,
Is it
too far. It's too far.
too far? I got
Way
you.
too far.
I got you.
Whenever I need medical attention, I need it right now.
When a Boston goes to the hospital, they need the closest
The
hospital.
closest absolute hospital. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Trips right, single receiver left, shotgun formation, single back, handoff.
Oh no.
And they're not going to. Oh, there is a timeout as they move the chains as he got the first down. Clock ticking 37 seconds. Pass
Oh
up the
man,
middle.
and that
Oh,
ball's on the ground. Pass incomplete, and he just gets absolutely leveled by
there you go. That was going to,
Jaden Esselman.
I remember the words of great Pee Wee coach in Maypearl history, Jimmy Eastwood. And I remember when he said, 3 things can happen when you pass, and 2 of them are bad. And
That
I've
is
never
very
forgotten
true.
those words to this day. Rest in peace, Jimmy
Rest in
Eastwood.
peace, Jimmy Eastwood.
You are missed tremendously.
Oh, he did not catch that ball. Great defense over there on the perimeter on that pass by number 8, Garrett Howe. And I mean, just absolutely great coverage, too.
20 clock stops with 26 seconds left. It'll be third down and 10 for the Trojans. Once again, Panther defense feeling the pressure, but they've answered the call each and every time.
And I think it's pretty clear right now what they want to do. They do want to go downfield and they do want to score here before the half. Oh, what
Oh,
a play there!
wow.
Goodness gracious.
Who
And that
was
is going to
that?
be the same fella there from Maypearl, number 8, Garrett Heil. What a play. You want to
Garrett,
talk
oh.
about seat belts.
Welcome, young man. That was a tremendous play. If the Panthers can hold them here on 4th down and 10, remember that play by Hiles.
That is actually going to be I'm sorry, that is going to be Elijah Thayer, number 6.
Okay,
Where are
6-8 from this distance, it looks the same.
he's on the far side, but that is going to be Elijah Thayer, and Elijah Thayer is having a great game thus far. Let's see if he can keep it up. Oh man,
Oh,
Colin Brooks
wow.
with another great play. I mean, this Maypearl perimeter is on defense is
They're getting
not
after
hard to
it.
handle.
Okay, here we go. Remember earlier in the game, we said, watch out for 12 Billy Teague. Let's see if they don't go back to him here with 15 seconds, 1st down and 10. Trojans unable to run out the clock. Looks like we've got single receiver right, trips to the left.
I mean, Maypearl is just going to take it to the half there.
Hey, I'm
I
not
like
against
it.
that.
I like it.
I'm not against it. Let's
I
go back to the
absolutely
locker
like
room.
it.
Yeah.
And if I remember right, Maypearl gets the ball at the half.
Yes, they sure do. We kicked off to start the first half. Maypearl headed to the locker room down 3-0. Once again, just a reminder, a lot of these kids on this team probably are going to take offense to being scheduled on homecoming.
Absolutely.
Back in my day, that was something that you did not take lightly, uh, and it sent the wrong message as the visitor playing a team for their homecoming. But then again, sometimes it's just a schedule issue, and that's just the only place to put it, and we certainly understand that. But let's hope we can use that for motivation for the Panthers. Once
Right now,
again,
it looks like they are honoring head coach of West, David Woodard, on 100 wins.
what
Congrats,
an accomplishment.
yeah, congratulations, David Woodard. As I'm sure it's been a very long and tenured and successful football program here in West and other places that he may have coached. So congratulations, Mr. Woodard. Um, but I hope that you don't get 101 tonight.
Yep. We want you to keep that 0.
Both of them.
Right. So, all right, we're gonna break for halftime. Be honest with you, I'm not sure what you guys are gonna hear. It may be silence. It may be some music. I'm not sure. You'll have to ask Travis. But we'll see you back here for the start of the second half. Are we still live?
Mm-mm. Yeah,
Okay.
we're still live.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, football fans, here we are back for the second half. Trojans lead 3-0 over your Maypearl Panthers. Before we kick off, I'd like to give a shout out to the Tipsy Lion. Tipsy Lion, we had a pregame meal there. Also like to give a shout out to Huff Construction and Jim Stryker over there at Huff for picking up the entire media crew's pregame meal this evening at the Tipsy Lion. If you find yourself in West, stop by the Tipsy Lion. You will not regret it. And here we are set to kick. Trojans are kicking from right to left.
What a kick there.
A booming kick through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, man, what a big, strong, booming kick there. That was
You got to
impressive to
think
say the least.
if kicking comes into play toward the end of this game, that kid has a leg on him.
Absolutely, he does.
Here we go. Ready for this Maypearl offense? You know they had success in the first half, just couldn't put a complete drive together. Let's see
Yeah,
what they do
and
here.
oh, here we got a little encroachment there.
All right, he was able to get back. Here we go. Twins left, single receiver right. Hand off to Washington.
Good, strong run there. Another good, strong run there.
I
I
mean,
mean,
we say it every time. Feed JT, correct?
yeah, and I don't think that he has touched the ball enough, if you want my opinion, but I understand it is a long football season. There will be playoff implications late in the season in district play. The way that this district is set up, so I can really understand just kind of taking it easy with JT, especially the first half of the games.
Yep. Here we go. You're only down by 3. I think it's important. Panthers set up a drive, burn some time off the clock, and take the lead when this drive is done. All
What
right,
on a
we got
call here?
Twins left. Single receiver right. Hand off to Washington.
That's going to be Washington for the third time on the road there. But that is I think maybe the only time that, oh, sorry that we were interrupted.
Had a when someone come through the booth, we do apologize to.
But I think that's the third time that JT's gotten the ball, and probably the first time that he's been stopped somewhere near the line of scrimmage on those thirds. He's going to get it for the fourth time in a row here,
And look at that, all the way down.
all the way
Looks like
down.
that's good for a first down, which means it could be up to 2 yards short when the smoke clears. I tell you, I miss every Panther first down run by 2 yards, it seems like.
We've
Here,
got second string running back here for West coming off the sidelines, and it looks like he's going to have a cramp of some sort the way he's walking. He's pointing to his knee. That is not good. We've got BJ is going to feel a little pressure here, and he is going to get out of trouble and get the first down. What a selfless play there by BJ Johnson, putting his head down.
laid
And
it all on the line on that play for the Panther first down. He comes up a bit shaken. Looks like he's going to go off. Coming in, they'll go back to the Wildcat, it looks like. So now you've got JT and Texas Wine in the backfield. Colin Brooks out wide to the right, Twins to the left. Shotgun formation.
And Texas is going to get right back to the line. He may gain a yard there, a generous yard, but he's going to gain a yard.
Looked like number 3, Esselman, lead blocking there on a run around to the right. Let's see, we got some personnel coming in and going out.
I'm watching BJ on the side here, and he is just walking left to right. He's got a little bit of a hitch in his giddy up, but it looks like it may be his uh, left knee that's bothering him. But it doesn't seem to be bothering him too bad to where he can't come in and play.
Another run to the right for JT Washington. Pickup of about 4 there brings up 3rd down, and let's call it 6. Actually, let's call it 5.
Okay.
3rd down and 5. 8:16 clock ticking.
In comes the Brooks boys. We've got Tristan and Colin coming in. And also coming in is BJ, and he is going to replace Texas White here in this backfield.
All right, we got BJ in the shotgun formation. Twins right, single receiver left. Esselman is the wingback. JT in the backfield. Fake the handoff. Looks like
tip ball here.
Billy Teague, intended for Billy Teague. He had separation. Again, we've seen that play work. It hasn't thus far tonight, but do not forget about that play. Teague is feeling comfortable out there. And it'll be 4th down and 5. The Panthers bring in their punt specialist, number 7, Tyson Brooks. You got to say, between him and the kicker, the field goal kicker, 2 stars of the Maypearl special teams units.
Absolutely.
As you know, when he's
we've got a fake here. Tyson is going to get it, and he is complete to number 5, Tristan Brooks.
Some of you fans may not know, but Tyson Brooks is the backup quarterback and does have a cannon. Made that look easy. Gutsy call there by the special teams coordinator.
What a dime by Tyson there. I mean, just a little throw and catch. Hey, listen, those boys have been doing that right there since they were, 4 years old, 5 years old? Those 2 boys in particular.
Those
being
Brooks
Tyson and
boys
Tristan.
have been tearing up football fields since I can remember.
And what a way to keep a freaking play together. It looks like Maypearl's going to hurry up here. Straight to the line. Right out of that backfield. Right out of that Wildcat again. And we're going to have a false start on Maypearl.
You know, Max, one thing we've seen this season, special teams wise, Maypearl is not afraid to roll the dice.
They are not.
They are not afraid to roll the dice. Special teams, and that just screams confidence in your players and their ability and the trust that you have in those units to make plays when they're needed. Got Johnson in the backfield, twins right, single receiver left. Hand off to JT, dances around in the middle. Like a pickup of about 2 there.
Yeah, I mean, there was just kind of nothing going there. It seems like West just read run the whole way. They never doubted for a second that they were running the football, and they reacted as though that they were running the football because they were.
Yep. Here we go. 2nd down. Twins left, single receiver right, fake handoff.
Oh, high ball there to Billy Teague, and he is going to come. I mean, it's about a foot over his hand, even in the air.
You know, I hate to worry, but you know, the last 2 passes since Johnson came back on the field from the injury missed their target. What appeared to be open receivers missed on the slant and Teague on the fly route. Gotta hope that's not something physical there for Johnson. 3rd down and 14 for the Panthers. And he dumps it down to JT.
And JT's loose again. And that's going to be, come on, we got to have a flag there.
There we go. Hit well out of bounds. JT.
And that is going to be a huge boost.
Huge play for the Panther offense. Huge mistake by the Trojans.
That's going to be a personal foul.
Let's see if these Panthers. I mean, he was going to come up a good 4 or 5 yards short, was he
I
not?
believe it. I believe he was going to come up. He
He,
was going to come up. Jimmy, he was going to come up 6 yards short.
my goodness, you know, Coach Woodard loves the intensity, but you got to make a heads up play there. You can't give a team a break like that. That's the second time there's been a personal foul
Well, yeah,
called in
and
crucial
you know,
situations uh,
essentially,
for the Panthers.
and essentially now Maypearl's going to have 6 downs to get into the end zone. I mean 8 downs to get into the end zone.
Yes, they can still get a first down here as the ball's on the 11, first down and 10. Johnson takes the shotgun snap. He's looking left.
Oh, deep
Corner
ball
route.
here. Oh, he was out of
Oh,
bounds, Jimmy. Oh, touchdown. Goodness gracious. And that is going to be number 7 again. Tyson Brooks. Goodness gracious, son. Where are you getting that
wow.
from?
Time and time again in big time situations, Tyson Brooks always comes up clutch.
A toe tap. And now he's going to come in and hold the kick as well. A toe tap. I mean, I would be surprised if he got 1 foot in from there. It looked like he got 2. And what a play.
Schoonfield's kick goes down the middle for the extra point. Just like that, 6:54 left in the third quarter. Panthers get the ball, albeit with a little help from the Trojan defense with that personal foul. They march it down, do what needs to be done, and they lead 7-3. Folks, it wasn't that long ago the Panthers came to town and took a walloping by these Trojans. You got to feel like there's some type of that the Panthers that were around for that are feeling some type of way this evening. Maybe getting a little retribution on the Trojan homecoming night.
And with 6:50.
While we get the special teams kickoff set up, I'd like to mention our kickoff sponsor, James Hardy. James Hardy sponsors all our kickoffs here on this broadcast. Panthers will be kicking left to right. Looks like a directional kick to the left sidelines. No fair catch. And
Piled up there at the 35-yard line.
brought down almost immediately, maybe a pickup of 1 on the return. The Trojans will have the ball first down and 10 on their own 36-yard line. We'd like to
Okay,
think,
we have to. I mean, if Maypearl's going to bend and break, they have to bend and break here. I mean, I think worst case scenario is another field goal, but I mean, we don't really even know what their range is at this point. We
I,
got trips here.
handoff
Oh boy,
snuffed out in the
big
backfield.
freaking play by number 3 from Maypearl.
That'll be
That's gonna be
that'll be Esselman.
it's gonna be Jathan Asselman.
Jalen Esselman.
I mean, comes through there untouched. I don't even think they ever even saw him, Jimmy.
Oh, how rich would you be if you got $1 every time you've seen Esselman do that throughout
I
the
mean,
years?
goodness. I mean,
He's been a force on that defensive front for Maypearl teams since I can remember.
if they thought that they could pull and leave him backside, they were sorely mistaken.
Here we go.
Got a big play. Oh, big catch and throw there.
For a moment it looked like that might was going to get picked off, threading the needle.
Texas Wyatt just, I mean, I don't know what Texas Wyatt had him there beat. I mean, had the quarterback in his sights, hesitated for a second, and gave him just enough time to throw the football, but it looked like he was going to get home on time, which is probably the only time Texas Wyatt's ever gotten home on time. You know.
Ah, here we go. Bunched up.
Oh,
Quarterback keeper.
and he's
Nobody
free.
home. Around the
Nobody's
right side.
home.
Colin Brooks has an angle.
Oh, Colin Brooks is going to save a touchdown all the way down to the 10-yard line.
The super sophomore makes another spectacular play from the safety position, albeit a little farther downfield than what we'd like, but still kept him out of the end zone. Once again, bend but do not break. That seems to be the mantra of this Panther defense, and they are living up to it tonight. Great play call by Coach Woodard. The Trojans look to the sidelines to get the play. Twins left, single receiver right, shotgun formation. They send a receiver in motion. He'll set up at wing. Handoff to 26.
That's going to be number 26, Aiden York on the carry. He's going to pick up 4 yards on the first, 3.5 yards. They're on the first down.
Here we go. Trojan offense looking to the sidelines, getting their play. Looks like they're going to set up. Twins left, single receiver right. York in the backfield, shotgun formation. Crane takes a snap, hands off to York.
He's just going to run downhill, and I don't think he's even down yet, technically. So with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter, Trojans are driving on your Maypearl Panthers, and it is third down in the red zone. It's going to be third down and what's it going to be? Third down and 4, Jimmy?
3rd and 4, third. The scoreboard says 3rd and 6.
It looks a little farther.
That was 23 Judah Wright and number 4 Texas Wyatt combining on the tackle of York on that last carry. Twins right, twins left. York in the backfield is the only running back.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout here.
Timeout
Wild
charge
West.
to the Trojans.
Maybe they saw something that they liked there in Maypearl's defense and then like to make some adjustments as far as where they're going. Maypearl, of course, needs to be doing the same thing on their sideline. But I mean, I think this is just about as important of a defensive stand as there was in the whole game. I mean, to take the ball over right here with 3 minutes and 54 seconds with a stop in the third quarter would be huge, Jimmy.
We've seen the Panther defense do it in the first half. They were backed up to the goal line. Trojans with the ball on the 1. They were able to stuff them, take over the ball, and flip the field. Let's hope they can find that magic again. I mean, if you're talking to the Panthers over on that sidelines, Max, what are you telling them here?
I think I'm telling them here just to kind of worry about inside leverage, pass plays. You know, I mean, you like your real shallow slants and maybe a stop route or two, but just a bunch of inside leverage routes. We have to keep inside leverage on our outside linebackers and then our cornerbacks. Nothing inside of us. If they go outside and they beat us on some freak play like Tyson Brooks did whenever Maypearl had the ball, that's fine. We're fine with that, but here is going to try to be a quickly open.
Wheel route
Oh, boy.
goes through his hands. Well thrown ball.
And he is just going to lay out a photographer on the sideline. Somebody's grandmama is laid out on the sidelines right now.
Wow.
Or granddaddy, but I think he's fine. He's getting up. He's good to go.
Oh,
Thumbs up. There we go, sir. Great job.
what a professional
Hey,
down there.
what about I want to see those pictures he just got.
What's that?
I want to see the pictures that photographer just got.
I would like to see that as well.
So they're going to set up for a field goal here.
Here we go. We're going to find out. The ball's going to be set up on the 14-yard line, making it a 24-yard attempt.
Boy, and he
Booms
is
it
boot
through.
that thing. That's going to be.
Max, that's good from 40, 45.
I think they're good on range. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, I think you get stopped there on the 25, you could probably kick a field goal.
Again, going back to the first half when the Panthers defense stuffed them at the 1-yard line, not taking that field goal there, we hope will come back to bite West. As they narrow the deficit, but 3:47 left in the third quarter. Panthers hold on to a 1 point lead, 7-6.
I think that if I'm Maypearl, I'm okay with that answer.
I am too. You know, we said when they got down there in the red zone, we know that kid has a strong legs. It's almost a guaranteed field goal. Again, in that situation, on the 6 yard line, 4 yard line, giving up 3 points, you got to say that's a win for the Panther defense.
Absolutely.
And here they'll get the ball back, looking to add to their lead. My apologies as I send out the link to our broadcast.
Oh man, that kid has just got a leg, doesn't he? Oh, we gotta get on it here. There we go. What a smart play, Tristan.
Tristan
Tristan Brooks
Brooks.
is gonna kneel on it in the field in the end zone after muffin.
Yeah, he dropped that kickoff. It was a high towering kick all the way back into three. It goes in the
Man,
end zone where he kneels on it. That'll be a touchback for the Panthers. They'll have the ball first down and 10 on their own 25-yard line. Beginning to sound like a broken record, but
I mean,
JT Washington, one thing, Max, that I haven't seen out of this Panther defense or Panther offense in a few weeks. Remember at March that screen pass to JT
oh,
that went for
absolutely.
80? I don't think that I've seen that since that game.
Well, now, I mean, there may be a reason for that. You know, I mean, they are in a coverage defense right now. West is, and they have been, on and off through the night. So the screen pass to JT, may not be there in this kind of offense. I mean, it's
You think it comes down to a matchup situation for that play call?
absolutely,
Definitely.
absolutely. I think if you're playing against a team who doesn't have as athletic outside linebackers as West does, that screen is obviously the way to go. But I mean, these guys can run.
We have trips to the left, single receiver right. Johnson back in shotgun formation. Texas
I mean,
Wyatt,
they're in a nickel right now, Jimmy.
the only back for the Panthers. And it is a handoff to Wyatt around
Oh
the left
boy, he
side.
is just
Looked
gonna
like he
get.
was going to break three. Great open field tackle. Didn't didn't catch the number on that Trojan defender.
That's gonna be number 23 for the Trojans, and I have the name right here. That's gonna be number 23 for the Trojans with the tackle, and that is David Willis.
David Willis. I don't know if we've called that name yet tonight, but what a big open field tackle. Bringing up third down and 9 for the Panthers.
Oh
Oh,
man,
looks like miscommunication. The ball thrown deep, overthrown by 20 yards. And that was JT, was it not? Or was that
that was
BJ?
that was that's gonna be JT with the throw,
Maybe
but
maybe a miss communication there on the route, some type of mix up, and it'll.
Maypearl offense is right. I mean, the Maypearl defense is gonna end up right back on the field, but we do have a flag still on the play.
Wow. I
We're gonna
think
have an
that's more of a
illegal
receiver
grounding.
running the wrong route than an intentional grounding. I'm not sure how you could make that determination. Gonna see if this will hold, but
That's gonna be an intentional grounding, but I don't know if he's gonna
I'm,
look like
I'm
he.
right. So that will be marked off from the previous spot, and it'll be fourth down. They have the ball on the Trojan 21-yard line. Number 7, Tyson Brooks back to punt. Let's see what he can do here. We've seen him do it time and time again. Big play after big play. End over
Oh,
end, picked up with a burst
oh,
of
he's got a
speed.
lane here. It's going to be taken down by Tank Gates, number 20 there on the uh, punt team.
That was number 3, Aiden Green, the junior wide receiver defensive back of the Trojans. Pretty nifty return. And here we go again. Trojans have the ball, first down and 10 on the Panther 35-yard line. You, you know, you got to say, if they keep getting the ball with this good a field position, at some point,
At
it's going
some
to hurt you.
point, and
I, I'm not sure if they're not in field goal range right now, Max.
I think that as long as you don't get greedy here with being if you're West, as long as you don't get greedy here, you're probably going to get in the end zone, just with the field position alone.
Here we go. They're bunched up. It's like a little pass out to 3. That pass is complete to number 3, Aiden Green. Back-to-back plays. Green comes up big for the Trojans. That'll be a pickup of 4. Bring up second down and 6 for the Trojans. And number 3, Aiden Green comes to the sidelines. Looks like we've got twins right. Shotgun formation. York in the backfield. Single receiver left.
They're going to run an inside jet sweep there. That's going to be to number. That's going to be number 1.
Kai Cook.
Ty Cook.
That's the explosive sophomore we've seen in the first half. Wide receiver and linebacker for the Trojans. Here we go now. Third down and 4. We got Trojans come up with a trips right, single receiver left. York, the single back in the backfield. Kane takes the shotgun snap.
Oh man,
Fake handoff around the right and up the field for the first down.
I mean, just sneaks right in there.
He only needed to get to the 25. It looked like he got down to the 23 of the Panthers. Panther defense looks to the side, getting signals. Trojans getting their play. They'll come out, trips right, single receiver left. Kane in a shotgun formation. York as the single back. They motion Green.
Oh, the
Fumble on
ball's
the
loose.
play.
Oh, man,
There
going to
it
put the
is.
ball up, and that is going to be Maypearl's ball, 1st and 10 on the 9-yard line.
Uncharacteristic mistake by number 2, Dub Crane, the sophomore quarterback for the Trojans.
What a shift there that Maypearl desperately needed, and another
Stop.
red zone stop there for Maypearl's defense. And I mean, you have got to just credit some of those big playmakers there, like your Esselmans and your Brooks, there just to absolutely come up in the big moments whenever you need them. And here comes your Maypearl Panthers. They're going to get to work here.
Let's see if the big defensive play can spark this offense. They
Got
scored
Tyson
a
Brooks out here
touchdown to
all by
Tyson.
himself.
Oh, and handoff. Let's see. Looks like he gets
Right back to the line.
right back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he got a yard.
And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Panthers lead 7-6 over the West Trojans. Recapping the Panther offense this half, they get the ball, take it down, score a touchdown, pass to Tyson Brooks on the corner route. Second possession, punt, give the ball up at the 35. Defense comes with a big play, big turnover. And here we go. Second down and 9 when we resume play in the fourth quarter. At this time, I'd like to go back to the top of our sponsors list. And we're back at your favorite, Max, Harmony Bank. Harmony Bank of Waxahachie. Banking doesn't have to be hard. It can. It won't be if you go to Harmony.
And you can live in harmony with your bank if you go to Harmony.
Well, there you go. The name says it all.
Their name says it all.
So if you're looking for a harmonious bank, Harmony Bank in
Or
Waxahachie is the place to be.
they also have a branch in Ennis.
Really?
Yes, sir. They also have a branch in Ennis. I do not know anybody at the Ennis branch though.
Well, uh, we might need to make a trip up
I'm
there.
sure they're nice. I'm sure
Yep,
they're nice.
may need to make a trip up there.
JT will go into motion here, and he will get right back to the line again. Man, and
You know what? Again, I know we keep going back to it
man, I
here.
just
Panthers with the lead. You'd like to run the ball, like to run this clock down. Um, but how how many times can the Panther defense make these stops? Hopefully, this offense can flip the field here.
we're gonna have a little trick play here by Billy Teague, and it's just gonna flutter here as Tristan Brooks looks like he cramps up in his route.
That looked like it may have been a. Not sure what route that was. The ball thrown to the middle of the field looks like he ran a 9 route on the outside.
Got a flag on the field again.
Ineligible receiver downfield. That's the second time the Panther offense has misfired in such a way. 11:19 left in the ball game. 4th down and 9. Panthers send out Tyson Brooks.
Oh,
We've
little late
seen him do
addition
it
here.
before.
Got two late additions out here to the Maypearl punt team.
Here we go. Tyson back to punt. Good snap. Good kick. Booming kick.
So we're gonna be in
Sends
a spot.
3
Oh,
back.
he muffed it!
He
He muffed
muffed
it! He
it.
muffed it! And he is gonna fall on it there on the 40-yard line.
Wow, he kicked that from the 5.
So
55-yard punt.
with 11:10 left in the fourth, the Trojans are gonna take the ball over right there on their 41-yard line,
There we
down by a
go.
point. And the Maypearl Panthers are gonna try to make yet another defensive stop here, Jimmy.
Well, you know the defensive coordinator's got to be happy with defending the ball on their side of the field. It seems like much of the night they've done all their business on their own side.
Absolutely.
Here we go. The Trojan offense comes out. Looks like they're going to set up. Twins right, twins left. Is that York in the backfield? Kane.
It's gonna be Aiden York. Yep.
Kane set up in the shotgun formation, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, passes.
Oh, and almost picked off there by number 6
Thayer.
for Elijah Thayer.
Boy, you like to think he wants that one back. He was there. Great defense by the
Boy,
Panthers. 2nd down and 10. 11:06 left.
I mean Elijah Thayer is just having a heck of a game, and he could only cap it off with a pick. We got a run up the middle here by Aiden York, and he is just gonna get absolutely leveled by number 14 from Maypearl,
Landon Sims.
Landon Sims, and it's gonna take him a second. He's gonna have to come off the field.
How many running backs does this Trojan team have?
Taking his place is going to be number 5 for the Trojans, Marion Perez.
They're down to the sophomore. Got to think 3rd string running back. Number 1 goes in motion for the Trojans. Kane back to pass.
Oh man, nearly picked, and Texas Wyatt's going to level him at the 40.
Hard hit, strong tackles. Unfortunately, the Trojans are moving the ball. Trojan offense very resilient. They've got
Very.
one running back on crutches. and another that just came out of the game, and here they are, still moving the ball. Trips right, single receiver left. Perez is the single back. They hand it to Perez.
He's
Met
gonna get.
immediately and ridden down to the ground by Jathan Esselman.
That's right. And it's gonna bring up a big third down here, Jimmy. Probably. I mean, if you're West, probably a big fourth down as well. And they are gonna get their they're gonna get their senior backup running back. The Trojans are. And that's gonna be number 26, Aiden York.
York goes back in. Number 10, Ledger Nardell goes in at quarterback. Number 2, Dub Crane comes off the field for this 3rd down and 2. You got to think Nardell is a threat to run, and he hands off.
Oh, and York's still on his feet.
What a strong run by York.
Absolutely.
Met at the line of scrimmage, kept moving forward. It took 3 to 4 Panthers to get him down.
Trojans get the play in.
Here we go. Twins left, single receiver right. York in the backfield.
Oh,
They
and
fake the end around.
Nardell's just gonna keep it, and he's gonna get about 4 yards there on the play. Call that 4.5. They're gonna
Here,
hurry back up to the line, and they're gonna run another play here.
here we go. Maypearl defense in familiar territory right here. You might say this is where they play best.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Trips right, single receiver left. York in the backfield. Oh, man. That was Crane, Dub Crane in at quarterback, the sophomore, nearly picked off by JT Washington over the middle of the field. And here we go again. Big 3rd down, 8:10 left, clock stopped on the incompletion.
I mean, a big third down here for Maypearl.
What would the field goal distance be here? Look here, you're probably looking at
You're from the well, they're at the 30-yard line right now, Jimmy.
49 yards.
That's gonna be 49 yards.
Handoff
Oh,
to York.
and we're just gonna get a lucky break here as the Maypearl defense as York just kind of falls down and trips over his guard, who coincidentally fell down right in front of him.
What was that? Did he fall, or were they setting up on that left hash for a possible field goal? It doesn't look like it as the offense stays on the field. 4th down and 5 for the Trojans. Dub Crane back in at quarterback. York is the single running back in the backfield. We got twins right, single receiver left. And Crane goes back to pass.
Oh man, what a pass and catch here. That's gonna bring up a first down by West.
4th down and 5, make the 6-yard completion.
What a grab there by Ledger Nardell, who just came out as quarterback and went straight to wide receiver to make a first down. What a play.
Huge play by the junior. 7:23, 1st down and 10. Ball on the Panther 24-yard line. Here we go. Crane set up in the shotgun formation. They hand it on the end around to number 1. Matt in the backfield toward the Panthers sidelines. Looks like a loss of at least 1 on that play.
And Maypearl was finally able to generate a negative play there on defense, and I think that is bigger than people on the other side really can give it credit for, because they were really in need of a negative play there, and every play up until then had been a positive play
Yes,
for
sir.
the West Trojans.
Need to stack a couple of negative plays. The Panther defense does. Let's use us while we. All right. Here we go. Third down and 11 for the Trojans. Looking across the field, Panther fans on the edge of their seats, as I'm sure they have been the whole game. Another huge play for this Panther defense. Looks like a screen overthrew him,
Oh boy. Huge.
intended for York, just went off his fingertips. Bear with us as we make some technical adjustments. We apologize to both of you listening.
Okay, huge fourth down here. 6:36 left in the fourth. Maypearl's going to take a timeout here.
Yeah, great time out there. Let's talk it over. You got to feel like they're in the position they want to be in. 6:36 left. We're in a Trojan timeout. Panthers lead 7-6. When we come back, it'll be fourth down and 11. But before we resume, let's go to the next sponsor, Miller Mincer Walker PC. We like to thank the fine people at Miller Mincer Walker PC for helping with their sponsorship to bring you this broadcast. Here we go. It looks like we're going to have time. Let's go to another sponsor. And I'm telling you, folks, Max and I, Travis, we do appreciate all of our sponsors. Next sponsor is Pinnacle Bank. If you notice, a lot of banks sponsor our program.
That's by design, Jimmy.
Yep. There we go. Smartly batted down instead of intercepted in the end zone. That'll be a turnover on downs. IQ play 1000 by the Maypearl secondary. That was almost like an arm punt, was it not, Max? Here we go. Panther offense takes over. First down and 10 on their own 26-yard line.
Okay, we're back, Jimmy. I had a mouthful of popcorn. I'm not going to lie to the audience.
Well,
I did. But, yes, to your point,
how many people constitute an audience?
I mean, as many as you can get together.
JT
Like,
around
oh,
the right
God.
side. Wow, he went
Wow.
around the right corner like a rocket.
Man,
Pick up a 17 for the Panthers, just what they needed. And again, Panthers with the lead. I mean, they don't have to score to win this game. They can.
no, but you would sure like to, Jimmy. And I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
I, I realize that, but if all zeros it
and I
come
mean,
up on the clock and you still have the ball,
really nothing short of a, really nothing short of a touchdown and a 2-point conversion and put yourself up by 9 kind of ensures a win at
uh,
this point in the game, anyways. So, I mean, if I'm Maypearl, yeah, I do need to score.
yes, even a field goal here puts it up. They'd have to score a touchdown. You definitely don't want this to be left up to the Trojan kicker. As we've seen time and time again, he does have a booming leg. Panthers look to the sidelines for their play. They're going to have twins right, single receiver left, two backs in the backfield, Washington and Wyatt. Handoff goes to Washington, burst of speed up to the 48-yard line.
He's gonna get it. I mean, he's gonna get it at least manageable. I mean, it's gonna be 3rd down and 6 here.
There we go. Johnson goes out. Looks like they're going to go back to that Wildcat formation. We're going to have 12 Billy Teague, single receiver to the right, two receivers to the left. They're going to bunch up. We have seen this here. 23 and 25 come back to wing.
Well, JT is gonna get really close there to the 1st down. It just depends on where they spot it, and Coach Amron has a big decision here to make on 4th down.
Big decision. You punt this ball. You can't turn it over at the 50-yard line. You just can't ask the defense to come through that many more times. It looked like a 1st down, so as form holds, it was actually a yard short from where I thought it was.
Oh, they're gonna get
There
the
you
1st down here.
go.
A little motion trickery in the backfield by the Panthers. You can tell just kind of took the linebackers' eyes out of the direction of the play, and then they just get about 6 yards there whenever they needed three. I like that play design. I like not punting right there. I think as well as the Maypearl defense has played tonight, and as many bad positions as you put them in, I don't disagree with putting them in another one at the 50. Whenever you put them in a bad one at the 25.
I am with you.
Oh,
Wildcat
JT is
snap to
loose
JT
still. Oh
around the right side.
no! JT Washington with a big run here, and I'm looking at no flags.
Touchdown, JT
Oh
Washington.
boy, what a play there! Your Maypearl Panthers are gonna go up 13-6 over the West Trojans with 3:46 left in the 4th quarter.
My
Wow,
goodness.
that kid's fast.
Like I said, don't punt. Hand the ball to JT. Get the first
You did
down.
say you did say
I
you did say don't punt.
right.
Don't play this back.
And here you go. You got your ball holder in, Tyson Brooks.
Ooh, he's
Bad
gonna fumble the
snap.
snap. Anyways, he's gonna get the hold.
Re-
Tyson Brooks
How
just
was
having
he
a
able to
phenomenal
recover that
game.
snap
I
and
mean,
laces out?
he's a D1 holder, I'm telling you.
D1 holder. If you're out there, either of you guys listening, you're out there and you have ties to a D1 program, we need Tyson Brooks to be holding on Saturdays. 3:46 left. Panthers lead 14-6. As each team gets their special teams units prepared, we'll go to our next sponsor. Our next sponsor is Citizens National Bank of Texas, also known as CNB of Texas. We'd like to thank the fine folks at Citizens National Bank of Texas for their sponsorship and continued support of our broadcast. And again, none of this is possible without that support of our local Ellis County sponsors. And we thank them tremendously. All right, the Panthers will tee the ball up at the 40, kicking right to left from our viewpoint. Directional kick deep to the right.
Gonna have a little trouble recovering it here, and Maypearl's just gonna swallow him up right there about the 15-yard line. Wow.
Looks like
Pinned him deep now. Let's see how the Trojans react to that. I mean, they got 3:35 left to go down there and score, and they need a 2-point conversion to tie.
you got to think if you're a Panther fan, this is the situation you wanted. The defense has done their job all day. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to be the best part of the field our Maypearl defense has played on thus far.
Absolutely.
You got to think if they can hold them from the 5, they can hold them here. Let's see what setup they got. They got Dub Crane back at quarterback, York in the backfield, trips right, single receiver left.
Long
Pass.
ball here. Elijah Thayer is going to get a clean pass breakup here.
Again, another pass defended by Thayer. No flag on the play.
No flag.
Brings up 2nd down and 10. As I said, Panther fans, I'm looking across the field, still on the edge of their seat.
What a play by Elijah Thayer there. I mean, God bless. How many more plays is this kid going to be asked to make, and how many more times is he going to deliver?
Here we
Going to have
go.
a big pressure on the outside here by Maypearl.
Number 80, Upton with a pressure. Pass thrown to the Trojan sidelines. Incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10. I'd like to bring your attention to that pass rush. You know, they haven't quite been able to get there, but now's the time. I remember back to that Mark game. Upton had
A
3
monster game.
monster game. 2, 3, 4 consecutive sacks
Agreed.
when we needed it the most. Here we go. Big 3rd down. I know we've said it all night, but they've all been big for this Panther defense. Fakes the handoff.
He's got a man, though. He's going to be all the way down. I think he's going to have a first down here, Jimmy. If not, he's going to be really close.
Well, it looks like a first down, and every time I've said that, it's been short.
It's hard
And
to
it
see up
appears to
here.
be short
He's short
again.
again.
All right. If I think it's a first down, it's actually a yard short.
Well,
2:59, clock ticking. Twins right, twins left. Dub Crane in the shotgun formation.
he's going to hand off
Yep.
to his trusty back here.
York.
Aiden York's going to get another first down here with 2:45 left in the fourth.
Clock stops while they move the chains. Clock is back to running. Trojans don't look like they're going to call a timeout. They call the play in. Twins right, twins left. York and Crane in the backfield. Crane in shotgun formation. Rolling out to his left toward the Panther sidelines. Looked like he was going to run. Throws the ball away well outside the pocket. So we won't see a penalty on that play, but it does stop the clock with 2:24. And again, Panther defense thus far doing what they always do.
Absolutely.
Max, if I would have told you that potentially we had a chance to come in here and hold this West team to 2 field goals,
Well, it's not over yet, Jimmy, and I'm sure the West has something up their sleeve.
well, I'm sure this defense does too.
There's going to be a long ball here. He's going to put it right on the money to number 3 from West.
The West offense has figured something out. They will double team Upton. Probably a smart play.
Absolutely.
2:11 and still ticking. First down and 10 for the Trojans. Twins right, twins left. Dub Crane, shotgun formation. York in the backfield is the only back.
They're going to. Oh! And Tristan Brooks almost has a pick there.
Narrowly picked it off. Wow. How many times has the Maypearl defense been so close to getting a turnover?
I mean, it's got to be 4 or 5 times now.
Exactly. Hats off to this Panther defense.
Looks like Tristan Brooks is actually cramping up right now on the sidelines.
Uh-oh.
We got to have a timeout.
We got to have a timeout. He is sitting down. Wow, that could have been
Oh,
terrible.
that could have been terrible.
Luckily, they were able to get the timeout. They were able to get the timeout before the snap.
Luckily, he's got his cousin there calling Brooks, instructing him, hey, get down, dummy, if you're hurt. If you're cramping up, sit down on the field and we'll get a timeout.
Unfortunate positioning as he was all the way over on the Trojan sidelines. And he's leaving the field assisted by 2 members of the Panther football staff. 1:53 left. 2nd down and 10 for the Trojans. Panthers lead 14-6.
I really enjoy the way that this Maypearl defense has been playing tonight. I mean, they've been really a lot of fun to watch. I mean, not only have they just been making solid tackles, but they've also kind of been bringing a lot of contact and a lot of intensity. There's been some near turnovers here, and there's been some real turnovers. I mean, let's not forget that strip sack or that strip earlier in the game, whenever West was once again in the red zone and driving.
Dub Crane rolls out to the right side, finds his target. Nardell. That's good enough for a first down. He's able to get out of bounds, stopping the clock with 1:45. First down and 10 for the Trojans at the Panther 36-yard line. Dub Crane, shotgun formation, fakes the handoff to York, double move down the
Oh,
field.
there's your
Pick
pick.
off!
There's your pick, Colin Brooks, and that's trouble for the Trojans. If you know Colin Brooks in the open field, and Colin Brooks
Wow.
has just been waiting on that, and I cannot believe that West went there over and over and over
It looked like a double move there. He pump fake, let it go. Colin Brooks read it all the way,
all the way.
stepped in front of it. A
And
minute
that's
and
just
40
gonna
left.
all but about do it. I think Jimmy, a first down here, and
Could do it. You got to think Trojans have 2 timeouts. They will use them here to try to get the ball back. I say 2 or 3 5-yard JT Washington runs, and let's go home back to Maypearl as the homecoming spoilers. Kind of ironic as Maypearl's homecoming was spoiled by a Trojan team. Wouldn't it be nice to come here
when it matters.
when it matters in a district game? Here we go. Flag on the field. Believe that's going to be delay of game against the Panthers. That's the second delay of the game penalty against the offensive unit. Hand
Got
off to number
JT here, and
11.
he's gonna have some room over here to the left. Oh, makes another man miss. Golly, who's gonna stop him?
Stays inbound, wisely stays inbound, lets the clock keep running. As expected, Woodard calls a timeout. They'll have one remaining, and the Panthers got a first down there. No, they did not call a timeout. That clock stopped as they advanced the chains from the Panther first down.
It's gonna take
Minute
off
and
again.
17 and still ticking.
But Woodard does have the line ref awfully close to him.
You got to wonder, clock
As if,
ticking.
to call a timeout, instructed to call a timeout here, right about, well,
No
oh
timeout.
man, JT's going to take a cutback lane again.
Hiccup of about 7
Wow.
for JT Washington. Kind of taking over the game here when they need it the most.
And now the Trojans will take a timeout.
You got to wonder why would they let that much time click off? Down by 8, 46 seconds left. Panthers lead 14-6, and they have the ball second down and 3 on the Trojan 40-yard line.
Jimmy, I think that there is 45 seconds left. A lot could happen in 45 seconds, but I think that this is a true testament to how well that Coach Amrine has done with this group of boys, and how hard that this group of boys has worked. I know it's only the first district win of the season, but like you touched on and spoke on earlier, this is a team that, hung 90 on us 2 or 3 years ago.
Yes, it is. And this brings me back to a memory when these boys played senior Pee Wee football. Down to Venus by 2 points. Unlike that Bulldog team, the Panthers will kneel. Those listening at home, if you remember,
West is going to take another timeout here, and it's going to be their final timeout at 41 seconds. Need third down here from Maypearl.
Here we go. 41 seconds. First game of district play on the road. And here the Panthers are within striking distance of winning this ball game. Trojan fans seem to be moving toward the exits.
Well, if you saw the parking situation here, Jimmy, you'd know why.
I feel you there.
You know,
If you're a Panther fan, you understand parking
that's a
situations. I can
fact.
tell you
I
that.
guarantee you.
Every time you turn around, we've lost 5 more parking spots.
You got another kneel here by B.J. Johnson, and that is going to bring the end of the football game, I believe.
And there you have it, folks. Panther fans, your Panthers are 1-0 in district. Big road win in West. Playing homecoming spoilers. Max, it's a great day to be a
It is a
Panther.
great day to be a Maypearl Panther, and I'll tell you what, um, the word of the day for me is defense.
Defense. What's the old saying? Defense wins
That's
championships.
what they say, and if that is true, then this group of boys is in for a special season. I can guarantee you because I saw nothing but great defense. Um, Defensive line constantly getting after the quarterback, and your linebackers not really letting a whole bunch of big runs pop off. I mean, West had 20-yard run, maybe 22-yard run, but as far as the 50, 60-yard runs, it just wasn't happening. And that's something to be proud of. 2 field goals, especially against a football program like this, is something to be proud of as well. So my hats off to the Maypearl Panthers and the Maypearl Panthers defense and the Maypearl Panthers defensive coordinator as well. I mean, what a hell of a job he did this week.
Wow. I mean, they were backs against the wall, it seemed like the whole game. We'd also like to update you on some other scores in the district. Right now, Whitney Wildcats lead the Grandview Zebras 34-30. It is showing 9:59 left in the fourth quarter.
Uh, Well, it is a great day to be a Panther, then, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We also got an update on the Grosbeck Mahia game. If I can get it to pull up here, surely it's not still halftime. How long do they have halftime in Grosbeck? Well, it appears to have not been updated. Once again, Panthers win 14-6. They will be 1-0 in district and have a share of first place. For Max Boston, I'm Jimmy Berryhill. We appreciate you listening, and we'll be back next week. Thank you.